What a lovely day!
Good morning. Scale today 194.0. That's pretty exciting. If we look at our progress chart, we can see I'm 194, but better yet, the day before, cows burned. We are on day 2. Sorry for the length of this video. It is over 30 minutes. So drop out if you want, or hang in there.
Good morning, everyone. Well, I'm trying something new today. That's right. Guess what came in the mail? Look, buddy. He's excited. What do you see? That's right. I don't think you can see me at all. There you go. Put that up there. The old GoPro came in, and well, obviously it's not going to work too well in the dark. So I'm going to flip the camera back around so you can see everything else that's going on around me. There we go. So, pretty good day yesterday, I'd say. At least I thought it went well. I didn't get the weights in. Something I wanted to do. But that's just the way it's going to have to be. And we'll work on that as we go along. And that's all what it's all about. Just start out getting some things done. Slow by slow. Come on, Elvis. Good boy. Slowly by slowly, we build up to doing more and more things. So, you'll be seeing a lot more silliness with this GoPro thing. Hopefully, as I learn what I can and can't do. Thanks for joining me as always, and I'll talk to y'all later. And sometimes you meet other dogs on the trail you don't expect to meet at 5 in the morning. At least he had a light. He didn't look good. Alright, keep me honest there, Elvis. Oh, Elvis. Yes, son. All right. Come on, let's go. We only have a little bit further till we turn. So let's get to the end and then come back. Up. Okay, we have to pause for a minute. Elvis said we have to pause. So that's what we're doing. Okay, come on, bud. Here he comes. Whoa. Now he's full of energy. All right. we're gonna turn here. Okay, bud. Good boy. How we doing? Huh? Here you go. Here you go. Good boy. All right. Well, it is another cool morning. I'm gonna guess it's probably around 35, 36 this morning. Probably 36, closer to. Got a little frost on the grasses and definitely feel it in the air. Wish I had my gloves on, but I don't. So that's my mistake. Something to learn for next time. But it feels good. It's good to get out in the fresh, crisp air. Sure does. Signing off for a moment.
Later.
Well, that was a good run and walk. Now to get some coffee, get shower, start my day, and that's how we do it. So 5 a.m. first walk in the morning. I'll see y'all in a little bit now. Bye-bye.
Much later.
All right, here we go again. First morning walk from work. So taking a break. I did about 2 hours worth of work so far, and good time for a break. So I'm going to take about half an hour to go out for a walk, and probably a little run here in a second. Probably start with a run and then walk to the second part. But got my watch here, so I'm going to get that set up. Let's see what I can do. Try to get it set up, because I'm going to start walking. Gives me a nice little countdown. 3, 2, 1, and away I go. So as you can see, fully decked out. All right, maybe not decked out, but got my gloves because it's it's cold out here, but it's a lot warmer than some other places. So I'm lucky. I am lucky. I get to get out, do these things. Not everybody gets to do this. So do what you can. Again, set aside some time to get out and do something. That's what this is all about. So that's what I'm trying to promote. You gotta find time. And hear cars coming up behind you. So make sure you can hear cars coming up behind you. But get outside. Try to do something. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start jogging. You can see it's not a fast pace, but it's what I can do right now. So you do this for as long as you can. If that's all you can do, you stop. Go back to walking. All right? There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. So just do what you can. It takes time to build up endurance, strength. You're not going to have it right away, especially if you haven't done it for a long time. Don't get frustrated. You're supposed to be frustrated. Things are hard to come by. Don't look at, look at me. All right? I'm not a fit person. I'm trying to get more fit. All right? You look at all these commercials or these advertisements or these videos, and they show you some guy or gal that is, you know, toned to the hilt, totally muscular. It's because they've been doing it for 10 years. And it wasn't by some program that they are trying to sell. That's not how they got that way. Okay? They got that way by spending a lot of time, and yeah, they worked hard. It's hard work to get in shape. It's hard work to build muscle. There's no easy bullet, easy pill to swallow. Don't swallow pills. Pills are bad. They mess you up. So if you can not take any kind of pill, don't take any kind of pill. Vitamins are good, especially nowadays with a different pandemic stuff going on. You know, being outside, I get the sun, some vitamin D naturally. That's something else I wanted to talk about. Was they talk about a 2,000 calorie daily limit as to what your body needs. Now that's a general rule. So how do you lose weight? Or how do you build muscle? Well, if your goal is to gain muscle, you've got to eat. Hang on, I gotta put the strap on for the stupid GoPro. So, if your goal is to put on muscle, trust me, you're gonna have to eat lots of calories. Lots of calories. Because, isn't that pretty, son? You gotta, that's if you're building muscle, lean muscle. But you gotta eat the right foods. You gotta eat the right proteins, balance. It's all about balance. So, they say to lose weight, fat, you need to exercise to the point where you're starting to burn more calories than you take in. Well, then you go below that 2,000 calorie level. So it's a toss-up, right? To me, I think the better approach for exercise is like aerobic, running, stretching. Gotta get some stretching in, and weight training. And believe it or not, I think the weight training will really help with the weight loss. Now, a lot of people do calorie counting. I don't count calories. I'm not planning on counting calories either. But I do look at what I'm eating. And for me, it was sugar. That's my big problem, is sugar. Not chocolate. I didn't care for chocolate. It's weird, huh? I don't mind chocolate. That wasn't my go-to. For me, with jelly beans, spice drops, hot tamales, Jolly Joes. I need that pure sugar flavored, colored pan. It's all bad because it's nothing but straight calories. It's bad for you. It's bad for your teeth because that raw sugar just eats away your teeth. It's just pure calories. That's how I gained all my weight. I gained it all from eating that damn sugar. And I got to a point where I was just go buy a bag of jelly beans and have it at my desk at work. And I would eat that bag, almost a bag a day. Not good. Not good. So, you might be saying, dude, whew, I feel like I want to stop and walk, but I'm not gonna. I've got a little ways to go to get to my 1 mile mark. And I did that yesterday. So I want to do it again today. So getting back to what I was talking about. The sugar is the killer. Just the plain killer. So I'm dropping that. It is out. Now, let this car go in. Let this guy go by. Okay, thank you. Oh well, I was trying. Traffic didn't let me. So, I'm not saying I'm dropping all sugar, because there's sugar in almost everything. So, you know, I like my coffee in the morning. I have 3 cups. 1 after I walk the dog. 2nd cup when I first start at work. And then I'll have a 3rd cup when I get back from this run. So that's 3 cups. That's all I'll have. But I like my flavored coffees. I just do. So I know that does have a little bit of sugar in them. It's just something I'm gonna let myself have. And that's okay. For me. Would I do better? Turnaround spot.
A few inches later.
See what the watch says. What we got? Alright. See? So it says almost a mile in about 11 minutes. That's not good. That's really not good. I mean, it's not bad. But when I get back to being in my regular form, I should hit that in about 9 minutes. I've done it in 7. I know. So 9 minutes on average is where I want to be. But I think so. My watch is telling me average pace was 11 minutes 44 seconds per mile. So that's almost 12. That's almost walking speed. I can typically, if I'm doing a good clip walking, boop 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 doop doo, then I can usually get about a 15-minute mile. walking. So that's for me. These are things you'll discover for yourself as you do different things. You'll go, hey, I can do a mile. Takes me 17 minutes to walk it. So you keep track of that. You try to increase that. Oh, I'm gonna increase here. I'm increasing my speed. How long can I keep my speed up? If you're just starting out, maybe I gotta slow down. That's all I could do. Nope, or maybe I can keep going. So try to reduce the distractions from your exercises. That'll help you continue to grow, because that's what we're trying to do. We're also going to mix it up, because from what I hear, your body gets equipped to doing certain things at certain paces. And if you just keep doing the same thing at that same pace, your body will plateau. So, and to talk about this too. What can you expect when you first start out? So if you're first starting out and you're deciding, you know what, I'm going to eat better, so I'm going to cut some things out, maybe add other things to my program. You know, I want to add some good proteins, and things like the chicken. Chicken's a good protein. Steak, I don't have a problem with steak if it's lean. Don't want fatty. I know the fat on steaks help to enrich the flavors. Trim the fats. There's going to be enough fat within the muscle of a steak. Now, if you're not into meat, I'm sure there's other ways of getting your protein. Now, I don't personally know what those are. I know there's nuts. Certain nuts can provide you some good protein. But, like I said at the beginning, I am not a doctor. I am not a nutritionist. These are just things that I'm planning to do. And if you want to find out the real truths, then I would go do some research, find a doctor, find a nutritionist, whatever you gotta find, and get their information. So that's what I would do. But you'll find out once you start. Right at the beginning, you start this program, you might see a pretty good drop. For example, the first weight that I took for this program was at 196, I think, something, 196 and some change. I weighed myself this morning, I was at 194 flat. So based on the reading, I've already dropped 2.5 pounds. Now remember, well, number one, remember to try to weigh yourself at the same time, because you weigh different at different times of the day. But pick one time that you can do this. And you don't have to weigh yourself, but I find it important as a motivating tool to help you know, how am I doing? So the other big thing to notice is if your clothes start to feel different, they fit different. Hopefully they start to fit a little looser. That's the goal. So for me it is. So that was my progress so far. I mean, it's only been like 2.5 days. That seems crazy. That's something's not right there, right? So maybe the first weight reading was high. I didn't measure it 3 times at the same time, so I don't know. But I would expect if you're dropping, you know, like all the sugars out, you're gonna see a drop. And you're doing some exercise that you hadn't done before, you're gonna probably see a drop in your weight, which is great. It's a great motivation factor. But then at some time you're gonna be going along and that drop's not gonna look like this anymore. It's gonna start to, okay, it only went down a little bit, or that ticked up a little bit. You know what? Sometimes your weight does tick up, sometimes it drops down, you know, and that will happen. Again, what I said at the beginning, it's about trending. Look at how your weight's doing over a period of days. It should trend downward. Now, if it's not trending downward, if it's not trending downward and trending upward, then we need to look at something. Are you not exerting enough energy when you're trying to exercise? I mean, by the way, using a remote control, that's not exercising. Playing a video game, that's not exercising. Sorry guys, I've played video games for 50 years now. Yes, they had video games 50 years ago. So I know, while it can be intense, and while there can be a lot of activity going on, and your heart rate might get elevated, your body's not burning anything except in your thumbs. So that doesn't count. Sorry. Have to get out. You gotta move your body. Oh, by the way, your upper thigh muscle is one of the larger muscles in your body, so we're gonna try to do some squats and things later. I know this has been a long video. Sorry about that. I had a lot on my mind. So take it with what you want. So much to talk about, and I don't know where to go. I'll work on that. So we're almost done with this walk. According to my timer here I'm looking at, it says I've been almost 22 minutes. So I'm gonna pick it back up. I don't have to. I feel good just walking, but I want to do some more. So I'm gonna start jogging again. Not that far. I've probably got my heart rate down too low. And I'm gonna bring it back up. Again, I didn't want to do an hour of running. I'm not there yet. Probably want to do 30 minutes. And then later, I'll do another 30 minutes. It breaks up the day. So, for me, again, it's for me, I like that. I like being able to break up my day, do different things throughout the day. So my second half today is that I probably want to do some stuff indoors Maybe get some weights going. Doing some push-ups. We'll talk about push-ups and things like that. So lots of stuff coming. So, oh, I don't know if you can see. Right, I've got my earbuds in, which, whoop, whoop, a little muddy. You can listen to the news, listen to the radio, listen to music. Right now, I'm listening to a local radio station. So that helps pass the time. It also helps me to stay up with the news. iHeartRadio. So I'm almost there. We'll check the reading when we get back. Gloves, important. Whew. Feels good. All right, I'm gonna stop here, walk it out. Whew. That felt good. Sorry if we jumbled the camera a bit. Let's see what the camera says. All right, so 1.94, it's about 2 miles. Not bad. It flashed. Flashed a heart rate of 140. That's good. So my heart rate's up. I've got in just under 2 miles. By the time I get to the door, it will be 2 miles, which is what I wanted today. Whew, so I'm gonna shut down and try to get this posted for you guys. 26.5 minutes, not too bad. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. I will see y'all later.